Like I don't.
Usually when a woman has sex, she really wants to be with. I do these women can play y'all out. Most of the time when a woman opens herself to you in that type of way, she wants to be in a relationship with you, right? It's very rare unless you do something, you keep doing it over and over again. She does want to be with you. But and it was something else that you had mentioned. I forgot. God, I forgot. It was something AP mentioned. What did you? Just sum up what you just said, AP, because I don't want to forget.
Shit.
Oh, if
I
she's,
don't.
you said something about if she's living with you.
He's pulling the weight.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but
I,
I
I
just,
Oh,
base.
this is not. This is just my opinion on what should happen. This is not by or whatever. I'm just saying if we look at it's not an equal exchange because she's going to lose more in that situation than he's going to lose. But I will say if he's intentionally dating her, he's truly intentional about the dating and it just didn't work out, that's a totally different story. But a lot of times that ain't what's happening.
And just so that I'm clear on my stance on this, I don't believe a man and a woman should move in together until they're married. That's just my personal stance. So um, the living together arrangement hardly ever works out. Y'all end up when it's time to break up, somebody's feeling some kind of way. You've relied on another person to pay, let's say half of the shit for X amount of time, and you no longer that half is no longer there. So you could find yourself stuck in a home with a person you don't really even want to be with just due to the circumstance. So my opinion is men, women, don't move in together until y'all are married. It's
yeah. Until
not
there's
a good
some
it's not a good thing.
legit commitment now. I don't. I just don't. I don't think that is wise to tell men to. I don't think it's wise to tell men to play a husband role to a woman that's not his wife.
And I agree. And I agree that when we're talking to younger generations, I agree that I would want men to tell their daughters and younger people don't play the wifey role to a man who is not your husband. And to me, that includes sexual activity.
If I may ask Viz real quick, what is a husband role?
Well, so the husband role I would say is uh more so aimed towards the 50-50 or the man paying everything role. I think that it's important to show that you can be a husband, that you have the qualities of being a husband, and same for women. I think that it's important for women to show a man that I am qualified. I do understand what the basics of what it takes to be a wife. I think that that should be shown before things get serious. Because if you're not showing that, then marriage isn't going to change it. You know, marriage isn't something that's just going to you just turn on the light switch and then they're this perfect wife or something. If they're not doing it, in my opinion, if they're not doing it or showing it beforehand, then they're not going to do it and show it when they are married, when marriage is in play. So I think that primarily for that is I would say just men being expected to pay for everything, and you're not the husband.
So so you were looking at it from a monetary standpoint.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, I could dig that.
I think
I
that
d-
I think the
I,
value.
I view a man's the man's value on money the same as a woman's value on her body, right? Men tend to love that money. Women should be loving their bodies. Okay. Not because I feel like they're
Yeah.
even exchange, but because the value they have on that person. You understand? So with that being said, I do believe that women need to be more cautious about who just because a boy be like, oh, I want to be with you. I don't think that that should be the.
I don't know.
So
I don't know if I
so
can agree with that, Shan. No,
yeah, yeah.
I think that placing monetary value on men is not a right.
No, what I said is what they value. Men value money. I didn't say placing. So what I'm saying to you is what it means to a man. What money means to a man is the same thing what a woman feels about her body. Like the thing that I place value on my sex, right? Because it's my body. You place money on your money because you worked hard for that. That's what I meant by that.
Uh,
Not
I,
what
I,
each other places value on.
right. No, I get that. I don't. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I don't
The,
think that. I think that men only value uh money and wealth because they understand what it opens the doors to. Um, the the um the possibilities that come from it. But even there are men that are worth a lot of money, but they hold no value other than that. You know what I'm saying? I think that even some men still do or should value themselves more than they value the money, because the money don't mean shit if you're not, you know what I'm saying, solid.
Well, I mean, I agree with the money part. I mean, I don't have a disagreement about that part. Anybody else wanted to contribute to that before? I thought that was a decent because that seems to be so. Somebody brought up this new generation of women, right? So when we talk about SEX, we talk about this new generation of a new generation of girls gone wild, as if they did not exist when we were young. So, do you think that it's? Because I don't date young women. So, do you think that is changed as far as the young women are concerned?
repeat that one more time for me, Shan. I don't know if I'm following.
We're talking about the XXX, and somebody stated in the comments that young women, are floozy like, a little bit more floozy like than in the past. Do you find that to be true if you've ever dated a young woman? And if so, why do you think that that is?
I find that they dress more provocatively, but in regards to moving how the girls moved back when I was younger, no, it's about it. I'd say it was about the same. They definitely dress more provocative. It was a more conservative time back in the 90s, late 90s and early 2K for women. It was just a more conservative time. Now they shit they might as well not even come out with clothes. Some of these girls, it's crazy. But no, I don't think that they are more necessarily promiscuous. I think it's literally right at about the same.